Rain had been falling over Los Angeles since late afternoon, and by evening, the station air felt damp, bright, and full of tired footsteps. Mina stood near the yellow line with her tote tucked close, her coat dotted with rain like everyone else at the end of the day. Around her, the platform held the quiet shape of the city ending its day, and strangers were already sharing the same weather. A grocery worker adjusted a paper bag against his chest, while a grandmother protected her flowers as if small tenderness still needed shelter. A teenager looked down at wet white sneakers, and a man kept one hand over a warm meal meant for someone waiting home. When the train arrived, everyone stepped in with the same softened urgency, and the rain stayed outside as a shimmer on the glass. Inside, no one had much room, yet the crowd made room anyway, and a small space opened where none had seemed possible. Mina reached for the pole as the train pulled forward, and the teenager steadied the grandmother without making anything of it. The grocery worker shifted his bag to save the flowers, and the office worker raised his meal a little higher so it would not brush against anyone. The train moved under the city, carrying damp sleeves, grocery lists, late dinners, and small aches, and for a few stations, everyone's lives fit inside one rocking womb. Condensation blurred the glass until the city became only light and color, and strangers floated over one another like temporary neighbors. At one stop, more commuters entered with umbrellas dripping onto the floor, and the space adjusted itself with quiet care. Nobody spoke, yet kindness kept appearing in ordinary shapes, small enough to miss unless you were looking for it. Mina looked around and felt the strange comfort of being unalone, not known, not expected, only held for a little while by the rhythm of the ride. One by one, people began to leave, carrying flowers, wet shoes, groceries, and warm food back into their separate nights. When Mina stepped onto her stop, the rain was lighter than before, and behind her, the train carried the rest of the evening onward, full of people who had briefly sheltered one another on the way home.